Hi, good afternoon, guys. I hope that you are having a beautiful afternoon. Okay, this week we are going to continue on Unit 4, but we are going to study the lesson number 2. What will happen if? Basically, we are going to focus on this structure. This is going to be the first conditional. This is the sentence or the structure for the first conditional. Okay, what will happen if? We are going to learn about future possibility and also about the first conditional. So this is the grammatical structure that we are going to study for this week. Okay, for the first activity for the opener, we have who is the actor in the photos? This person. Who is this boy? Do you know the names of any of his movies? You can think about the names of his movies. And do you like the books which the movies come from? Okay, so remember that those are books, and we have some movies related with those books, and you can give us your comments the next Saturday in class. Okay, if you know about him, let's say, and about his movies, if you don't have idea, don't worry, you can look for information, maybe, could be. Okay, then we have a reading. The exercise number 2, this is a reading. This is going to be a track. Read down the man. What are the 3 most interesting facts in the article? Okay, so you are going to read this article. Daniel Radcliffe. It says, Dan to his friends was a boy wizard at 11, and she spent his teen years making the 8 Harry Potter movies. Ooh, imagine a lot of movies. So you are going to read this information and you are going to think about the 3 most interesting facts about this article, okay? Basically, you are going to read it and tell us in the next class about that. We're gonna work this week on pages 58 and 59 for you to know, okay? Then we have the exercise number 3. This is the after reading. You are going to answer these questions, all of these 7 questions, based on the previous reading, okay? Using the previous information. Here we have a question. What about you? Okay, why do you think some boys bully Dan at school, and what causes bullying? Okay, very interesting thing. Okay, this is a very interesting topic that maybe we can discuss the next Saturday in classes. Okay, what causes bullying? You can think about the causes of bullying and we can share our ideas next Saturday. Okay, so think about this. Obviously, answer this question. Why do you think some boys bully Dan at school? That is gonna be maybe based on the reading, and also you are going to think about the causes of bullying. Okay, so we're gonna discuss a little bit about this interesting topic. Okay, then we have the exercise 4. This is pronunciation. I'm going to send you this audio, obviously, and you are going to listen and count the syllables, and also you are going to mark the stress. Where do you consider that it's going to be? If it is going to be at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. And also you are going to count the syllables like in this way. Attractive. How many syllables do we have? 3 syllables. Okay, that's what you are going to do. You are going to listen the words, and also you are going to count the syllables if you consider that the word has 2 syllables or 3 syllables or more syllables. Okay, you just write the number of the syllables, and also you are going to mark where is the stress. Attractive. Okay, so you are going to do the same with the rest of the words. Okay, then you are going to listen and check and repeat the words. Basically, you are going to practice that part. Then we have the exercise 5. This is about this is a listening exercise. So you are going to listen. Murphy's law says if something can go wrong, it will. You are going to match the beginnings here. If you are early, if you are late, if you want a book from the library, and you are going to match the beginnings with the endings of the sentences about school. So you are going to match these 8 beginnings with these 8 endings, basically, according what you are going to hear in the listening exercise. Okay, now it says, now listen and check. Basically, you're gonna listen that in. You are going to match the beginnings with the endings. Then we are going to do this part in class, obviously. This is an speaking part. Use the questionnaire to interview two other students, write down their answers. So don't do this part because we're gonna do it in class next Saturday. Okay, what will you do if? I'm gonna explain you a little bit, obviously, the grammatical structures, and according with that, you are going to know what it's gonna be the correct information that you need to use, and how, and what is, let's say, what is the correct structure to answer those questions. Then we have an exercise. It says exercise 7, writing. Use your notes from the questionnaire to write sentences comparing the two students. If the weather is bad on the weekend, Anna will watch TV and Bruno will go to the gym. So based on this, you're gonna do this part. So that's why, as we're not doing it here, probably we're gonna do this part in class. So don't worry for that. Then you're gonna do the exercise in the grammar practice on page 67. Okay, so you are going to complete this exercise on page 67. So let's go to page 67 to explain you what do you have to do. Okay, so as you can see here on page 67, you have the first conditional. You have like a summary about the use of the first conditional, but this is like a summary, and also obviously I'm going to send you a PowerPoint presentation with the explanation about the grammatical structures for this week about the first conditional. So don't worry for that, because I'm going to explain you in a deep way how to use the first conditional. Okay, you are gonna do this part, guys. You're gonna do the practice, the exercise for practice first conditional. So you are gonna write sentences using the first conditional, like in this example. Follow the example that you have there. It says, you catch the train, hurry. Okay, so we're gonna write it in this way. Remember that you have to write sentences, okay? Positive or negative sentences, depends. Okay, in this case, it's gonna be in this way. You will catch the train if you hurry. Okay, so after I'm going to explain you the first conditional, you are gonna know how to do this exercise. Basically, this is the only exercise that you have to do, because that is just like a practice for the first conditional. Okay, so basically we are going to focus on that exercise. Let's see, and obviously in the class we are gonna practice a little bit more the first conditional in a speaking way and a written way. So see you next Saturday. Bye bye, guys.